Good evening and welcome to another edition of Robbie's Fanatics TV, bonus edition today because I'm doing a report on today's Isthmian League Cup women's tie between Carshalton Athletic and Guernsey. Carshalton opened up their league campaign last week with a 5-0 victory, but there was in cup action today when the visitors from Guernsey were playing us today. Yeah, as for the game itself, it was a scrappy opening to the game. I mean, it was sort of punctuated by sort of injuries and just to stop and start. So both teams never really got going. It wasn't until the second half that the goals came, and it was Georgie Edwards that put the Robins 1-0 up on the 66th minute. She just outside the box just unleashed a shot which beat the keeper hands down and floated into the top corner of the net to give the Robins a 1-0 lead. It was probably, we deserved that. Although both teams had strong spells in the second half, but again it was punctuated by stoppages and sort of long injury breaks as well. Less than 10 minutes later, Guernsey levelled the scores. It was another terrific strike, this time from Collie Headley, who fired it home from about 25 yards, which just gave the keeper no chance to make the scores level. So so that was put in there. That put the tie into a penalty shootout. I mean, wasn't sure at first if it was going to be extra time penalties or a replay at Guernsey on a Tuesday night, but no, it turns out it was going straight into penalty kicks if the scores were drawn. And the Robins came through the penalty shootout by winning 3 penalties to 1. Carshalton missed the first penalty, and then Guernsey sort of fired their first 3 penalties sort of wide, and but eventually Tanya Daddy finally scored a penalty to give the Robins a 1-0 lead. Then Cody Lafleur scored her penalty for the Lionesses. Abby Measures and Evie Nebbit completed the penalties to put the Robins through to the next round of the Isthmian League Cup. But overall, I mean, it was a game that was sort of dogged by injuries. There was at least 2 or 3 sort of injuries that took time. I mean, I think the Guernsey before had to be carried off the pitch. Her and a Carshalton player went in for a challenge, and she came off worse. I saw her after the game with her on crutches and a big ice pack around her ankle. So I hope she makes a recovery. And of course, Guernsey lost their goalkeeper as well. Right near the end, before the penalty shootout. She come and came for ball and was sort of on top of about two or three other players, and she got flattened. And at one point, she didn't move, so it looked like, I don't know if she was knocked unconscious or something like that. But after lengthy treatment, she was eventually helped off the pitch, and afterwards sort of holding something to her neck. But they were treating her very carefully. It looked like she got quite a bad injury because she didn't move for quite long spells, and so it's like a bad neck injury or something like that. But she eventually sort of got helped off the pitch. Hope she makes a full recovery as well. It looked quite horrible, the challenge. Just 3 people going for a ball and they just land on top of each other, and she got the worst of it. But Guernsey didn't have a sub goalkeeper on the bench, so they had to put an outfield player in between the sticks. So of course she had to face a penalty shootout, and I mean Carshalton missed 2 penalties, but Guernsey sort of missed like three penalties. She did what she had to do, but she didn't really have to save anything too much. But eventually, the Robins came through to go through to the next round of the Isthmian League Women's Cup. So that was good performance overall. I mean, Guernsey was probably one of the toughest teams, one of the toughest teams that I've seen play against the women this season. I mean, I've seen the friendlies and they were quite easy. The game last week was quite easy, but Guernsey were quite a challenge, and it took both teams quite a while to break each other down. And I think a draw was probably a fair result at the end of 90 minutes, and it was always going to go down to the lottery of penalties. But yeah, thankfully, Carshalton went through, winning 3-1 on penalties. So yeah, so that was good. Don't know when the next round's drawn or how it sort of stands out, but hopefully we'll get a good tie in that. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. Like I say, it's just a quick vlog, but yeah, just to sort of bring the ladies into it as well. And yeah, it was a good win in the end. Yeah, hard fought, one of the toughest games we've had so far this season. So that's good. The girls gonna get a lot of confidence out of that one, I think. But yeah, so next up for the Carshalton Athletic women is next Sunday at home to Dorking Wanderers women. So yeah, that's going to be a tough game. Dorking Wanderers Development, I think they're called. So that's the next game for the Robins next season, next Sunday. But obviously before that, Carshalton Athletic men are at home to Dover next Saturday, and I'm going to be doing a game midweek, and I'll be doing one of my non-league vlogs from that. Not sure which one I'm going to go for yet. Got a choice of 3. So yeah, so that's it from me, AJ. Thanks for watching. Well done to the Carshalton Athletic women for progressing in the next round of the Isthmian League Cup, and to both the players that got seriously hurt for Guernsey. I hope they make a full recovery from their knocks. So that's it from me, AJ. I will be back soon with another vlog. So thanks for watching. Give us a like, and I will see you soon. Arrivederci.